The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Paul Goldschmidt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That misses, and the count 2-1. Just off the inside edge. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Down and in, moved his feet. Judge waits. That one misses. That's 5 straight. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Goldie gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering way off the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, no outs. Now up as the Yankees DH, Cody Bellinger. Just missed. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Nope, outside.
And there's the automatic. Swings and misses. 3-2 now.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Over to second for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Clearly, he never had a chance at a double play. Kind of took a risk going to second, but fortunately, he got rid of it perfectly to get it there in time and get that lead runner.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. In plenty of time to first, and the first run of the game comes across.
That is fifth, the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Right through there for a strike. Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And now the lefty, and there's a foul ball.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Taps softly to the right side. Walker. Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees won. The Astros coming to bat. Back here in Houston. And today's starter, Max Fried. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Fought off foul. That one not close, and it's 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Yainer Diaz.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Yordan Alvarez outside. In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is down low.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve.
And there's the strike.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And here comes Carlos Correa. And the first offering is not close. Next offering is fouled back. Next one off the plate inside. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. One left for Houston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That one the other way. Tracks it down for the out. One away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Anthony Volpe batting with one down takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball right side. Urias whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two out, space is empty.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing at a ground ball, and that's just foul. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 1 and the Astros nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Christian Walker.
The first baseman.
One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman. Max Fried will go to work. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
Just missed.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Next offering is in for a strike. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
6, the catcher, Yainer.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That's in there. Strike 1. That one ripped, but foul. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Missed inside with the curve. And the sweeper is off the plate. That's outside, and it's 3-2. Maximus notches the K. And next to hit for Houston, Ramon Urias. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Two outs. Close one, doesn't get the call.
One ball,
and
one
now it's
strike.
even 1-1.
That's outside.
There's a strike. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This to third, Rosario. Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Dyken Park, here's the left fielder, Jose Caballero. Caballero measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one wrapped foul. And that is downstairs. 2-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That clips the corner. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. That one outside. And that's ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounder might be two. To second for one. To Walker, and that's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
It's Aaron Judge now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Houston, now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. Free, back to work. And that misses. 1-0. And that one cutting but missing down low. Not even close there. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes,
Batting
but
none.
now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Mauricio Dubon in the box now. Takes strike one. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That misses, and the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just outside, and a full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
And here is Jeremy Pena. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That's too low. 2-1. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Liner, base hit. The throw in. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There goes the runner. On the ground, right side. Chisholm tosses to first. Well, they get the out on Alvarez. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. Went down on strikes his first time through. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. Up and in. Now 2-2. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Carlos Correa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets to it with a slide. The throw. What a play. Inning over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all
Now
over that one.
right
Showed a
field.
willingness to
John
drive that
Carlo.
pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Go ahead run on base. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now the batter now, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch just misses. Bellinger leads off first with one away. Runner takes off. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, one out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed
Ball, that's off the
inside
plate.
with the curve.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time. That's down and in. Outside
That's ball
low.
2.
And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swings through that one.
2-1.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. There's the strike.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
2-2 the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Yainer Diaz
Now
up next for the Astros.
Yainer Diaz.
Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman.
And stepping in for the Astros, Ramon Urias. Grounded out his first time up. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Diaz off of first with 2 away. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Stanton makes the catch. That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. Back here in Houston, top 5, John Shammy with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ben Rice. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's in. Ball 2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now one missed. Line to left. Fair ball.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jose.
Go ahead run on base. Caballero now at the plate.
Ball. Down.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Nobody out. Runner at first. Rips one to right. And there's one down.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Up
Oh,
next
here
for
we
the
are,
Yankees,
third time
the
through the
center
order,
fielder,
and this is
Aaron
where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses,
Ball one.
and that is ball one. And there's a
Ball
ball.
two.
The Astros have some action in their pen.
Two balls,
Craig
no
Kimbrell
strikes.
up and throwing. Okert, the lefty, warming up as well. Just missed.
3 balls, no strike.
That's a strike. 3-1. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Cody
Now
Bellinger.
batting,
1 for
designated
2.
hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Ripped on a line. Drops into the glove. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dyken
Leading
Park,
up for
ready
the
to go for the
Astros,
last half
the
of the
right
inning.
fielder,
And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. First pitch misses. And that's in for a strike. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. Stays alive. That one missed.
That's a really good take.
Mauricio Dubon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And, Chris, that's
Now
a way
back,
to neutralize
left
his speed by
field,
keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And that one missing low.
Counts 1-0.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Runner on the move. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner goes again. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Heading for the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is downstairs. Movement in the Yankees pen. Will Warren getting ready to go. Number 31 also throwing. Man at second. That's down and in.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And fouled off. In the air, left field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. And that skips into dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. And there's the ball. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Max Fried will give way, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for the
So they turn things over to the righty, Will Warren.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Now Correa up to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's outside. Ball 1. Two outs. Inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next pitch is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, 2 outs. So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. Ball 1, no strikes. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one hit to right. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 2. All set for the top of the 6th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
The right fielder, Giancarlo.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ort preparing to come on if needed. King, a left-hander, also throwing. Just off the inside edge. And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Chopped on the ground. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ahmed.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
new pitcher
Astros,
coming on, the veteran Craig
number
Kimbrell.
46.
Still a lot of game left,
Craig
and this game could go either way.
Kimbrell.
So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now it's going to be Ahmed Rosario. In the
Ball
dirt,
1, no
and that's ball 1. Kimbrell, in his 14th season, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next
2-0.
pitch, not close, up high. out in front and foul to the left side. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And it remains 2-2. Kimbrel leans over, that right arm dangling. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kimbrel ready. Here it comes. That's a little bit low. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's too high, ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
And that one fouled off. Left field. And a superb diving catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 2. Back here in Houston, bottom of the sixth inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yankees Diaz. Warren back to work. That one outside, ball one.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Way inside, gets out of the way. This one in the air, right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. And next to hit for Houston, Ramon Urias. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for
Brian
the Astros.
King comes on now.
Well, the best
74.
relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead
Yeah.
late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for the
game.
Yankees,
Here's
the
the Yankees catcher
Ben
now, Ben Rice.
Right.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Looking to get the tying run on base, and that is out of play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now the left fielder, Jose Caballero. That one ripped right center field. Alvarez sprinting after it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Pickoff move to second. Caballero back in on a dive. Laser base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this on the ground right side. To the plate, safe, and we are tied.
Now batting, designated hitter Cody Bellinger.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. 1 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, one out. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a foul out of play. Struck hit out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up if they can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Here's Stanton now. And that one fouled off. Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And this is inside. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That's in there. It's 2-2. Goldie over at second. Judge on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Good job of damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Fernando Cruz, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hill getting cranked up as well. That one out to right. And it falls. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one misses. Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Go to second, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that's outside. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Up and in. And the count now even up. Up the middle. Volpe throws it to first in time. And they get the out on Alvarez.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second, here at the bottom of the 7th. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And that's a little bit high. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Struck him out looking. 2 left for the Astros, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Orton.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Swing and a tapper. Throws it away. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
And now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's fouled off. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Fastball is outside. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Ryan Abreu, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Okert getting loose as well. Inside, almost got him. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Ben Rice in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball, left side, down the line, and it's foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Next for New York, Ben Wright. He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Jason Dominguez.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boone, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Rosario, the lead runner out at second. Rice at first, 2 out of the inning.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 2 outs. That one almost got him. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. The changeup missing. Full count now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Good job to fight that one off. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boone. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs, bases full. Now here is Paul Goldschmidt. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Check swing, called strike. Popped up right side. Urias settles under this one. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. And the Yankees leave them loaded. Score remains tied at 3.
Now pitching for
Back
York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
63.
bottom of the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off,
Leading
Christian
up,
Walker.
Astros,
0 for 3.
the first
A
baseman.
fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Walker.
Now a pop up on the infield. Rosario. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yainer.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Good eye right there.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still tied 3-3. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Bellinger up to hit.
Runner, yes,
Judge on the run. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
2 out, space is empty.
Ball. 1-1.
Falling behind 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Stanton will hit next, and there's a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Bellinger at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here with my pal Singy, our starting pitcher in this one, Max Fried. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Jeremy Pena leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one inside, look out. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Lifted in the air, right center field. Volpe makes a nice running catch. Now we check out the Astros lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Jose Altuve stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now Ahmed Rosario. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one in the dirt.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He made him pay for that one. His 27th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it could surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next pitch is outside. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ben Rice stands in now and watches strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Got him looking. One down.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So up next, Jose Caballero. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Runner on the goal. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Still only one out here in the inning. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Man at second.
That's ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Alvarez on the move to the alley and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt now rolled out to second in his first at bat. Missed inside with the curve. Volpe at third with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The 1-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Line drive. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And now the veteran third baseman, Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And a swing and a miss there. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Christian Walker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. Misses off the inside, and a count 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Freed out of the stretch fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. A little bit low.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Judge getting an angle on it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. Fouled off left side. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-2.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And now the count is even. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Misses off the plate, and it's 3-2. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting 7th, the second baseman,
Ramon Urias digs in now. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1. That's a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards right center. Judge sizing this one up, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. So the Astros lead 1, and they're down 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And it's fouled away.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. On the ground. And that's just foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got it. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Two outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Stanton, 35 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. Next offering is fouled back. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a payoff pitch. And that's low for ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. One left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Max Fried will go to work. And a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. And that's down and away. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ground ball, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Way inside. The lefty, the 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Close, but call the ball. And it's 2-1. To the right side. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Valdez back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dubon makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher Ben Rice.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out looking his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's downstairs and outside. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom 4, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa. He reached out a walk his first time. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Double play ball to second, touches the bag for 1, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, and here is Jose Caballero. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. Pulls that one foul.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Next one misses. Now 3-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Full count. 3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Liner caught at second.
that at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. On the ground, 2 ball. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. So they go quietly there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And a foul ball.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one misses in the dirt.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Up and in, 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Fought off foul. And now 2-1. And a strike in there.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
So next up for Houston, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Walker over at first with 1 away. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him. Cam Smith, the next to hit. A single his first time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And it is 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one clips the corner. That to right. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Now the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Up the middle. They get the force. And that is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. All set for the start of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Cody Bellinger. And that one fouled off. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
That one way inside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Towering home run from Stanton. His 18th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Craig Kimbrell.
Number 46.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Craig Kimbrell.
One out, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Kimbrell, a 6-foot righty, 36 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2008. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden They're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Yankees up by 3. And it remains 2-2. And downstairs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
First pitch misses. Rosario, the base runner at first with 1 out. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now. Ran at first, 1 away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Alvarez whips it in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
2 on, 1 out. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. That catches the corner. One out. Runners at first and second.
One and one.
Squirts away a little bit. Two on, 1 out. Fouled off down the right side. The shortstop takes the ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. To first, might be two. To second, there's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6.
Astros,
Now, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder,
Aaron
number 44,
Jordan steps in to take his hacks.
Alvarez.
Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that misses.
Inside, ball 2.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Now
Ball
1
3.
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the corner for a strike.
I got 3 and 2.
That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Well picked out of the dirt, body save.
Third baseman, number 1, Carlos.
Runner at first with 2 away. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. That one misses, and it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The Yankees leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped up. And the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Yankees 3 and the Astros nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on
Number
the mound.
65.
Angel De Los Santos.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Right.
Rice at the plate and takes high there.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. First pitch misses.
1-0.
That's a little bit low. That one misses, and it's 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So back to the top of the order. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. He was late there. Strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Caballero at first, 1 gone. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one sliced foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Throw over to first, and he's back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
They'll strike him out, throw him out to end the inning, trying to force some action on offense, but he was all over it behind the plate.
Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Freed back to work.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Yainer Diaz. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Stanton pulls that one down. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman.
And next to hit for Houston, Ramon Urias. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. To the right side, Chisholm. To first, inning over. Astros are down quietly. Still down 3-0. Back here in Houston for the top of the 8th. Here is Aaron Judge.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And that one is inside ball 1. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Ripped to short. Whips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. And that's too high. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one just misses. 2-2.
That's a good pitch there.
2 strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
On the corner for a strike. Now 2-1. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees. But they lead it 3-0. New pitcher on now, Fernando Cruz.
Well, good luck against this guy.
Now
he's been extremely tough to hit this year. His
Number
numbers are
63,
excellent.
Fernando Cruz.
And now the right
Leading
fielder,
up for
Cam
the
Smith.
Astros, the right
Astros
fielder,
in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That misses. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Devin Williams, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Hill warming up as well. Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
This one in the air, center field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mauricio.
And stepping in for the Astros. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Paul Goldschmidt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That misses, and the count 2-1. Just off the inside edge. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Down and in, moved his feet. Judge waits. That one misses. That's 5 straight. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Goldie gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering way off the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, no outs. Now up as the Yankees DH, Cody Bellinger. Just missed. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Nope, outside.
And there's the automatic. Swings and misses. 3-2 now.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Over to second for 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Clearly, he never had a chance at a double play. Kind of took a risk going to second. But fortunately, he got rid of it perfectly to get it there in time and get that lead runner.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra.
Ground ball left side, could be two. In plenty of time to first, and the first run of the game comes across.
That is fifth, the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Right through there for a strike. Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And now the lefty, and there's a foul ball.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Taps softly to the right side. Walker got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees won. The Astros coming to bat. Back here in Houston, and today's starter, Max Fried. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me, back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Fought off foul. That one not close, and it's 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Yainer Diaz.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Yordan Alvarez outside. In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is down low.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve.
And there's the strike.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get